All right, let's cover Joel again. This is really important. Joel chapter 3, verse 2, there's a strong warning for anybody that comes against Israel and tries to divide Israel up. It says, I will gather all nations and bring them down to the valley of Jehoshaphat. There I will enter into judgment against them concerning my inheritance. He's talking about the land of Israel, the Jewish people. My people Israel, self-explained. For they scattered my people among the nations and divided up my land. So the Lord tells us what he's going to do. And the valley of Jehoshaphat is the judgment, which is, that's where the Lord will destroy anybody who comes against Israel, who tries to divide the land of Israel. And obviously, this is a curse in Genesis 12:3 as well, where he said anybody that curses Israel will be cursed, anybody that blesses Israel will be blessed. And that goes for people who call themselves religious people. Anybody that comes against the word of the Lord, we know who they are and what they're following. So let me show you, in the case of one of the biggest churches in the world, you could see that the Vatican supports what? A two-state solution in the Israeli-Palestinian or the Palestine conflict. And so you have the Catholic Church that's actually taking a stance against the word of the Lord. And this is how you determine and how we know for sure who is and who is not walking with Jesus Christ, who is following the Lord and who is not following the Lord. And if you're not following the Lord, obviously you're following Satan. So the news today, this is Archbishop Dominic Mamberti, the Vatican's #2 State Department official, called September 27th for a two-state solution to the Palestinian-Israeli conflict in remarks delivered in New York. He insisted that if we want peace, courageous decisions have to be made. Archbishop Mamberti, whose official title is Secretary of the Relations with States, encouraged the realization of the right of the Palestinians to have their own independent and sovereign state and the right of the Israelis to guarantee their security. According to Paul, he said in the last days when they're talking about peace and security, we have those same issues being brought up here. He also insisted that both states be provided with internationally recognized borders. It says the Archbishop addressed the General Assembly of the United Nations of New York on September 27th. In his French language address, he discussed the Palestinian September 23rd application to be recognized as a member state of the United Nations. So, what you have here is the representative of the Pope. And what they're saying is they want to see Israel be divided. And again, we have to go to the word of the Lord. What does the word of the Lord say? He says he's going to destroy. He's going to bring those people into the valley for judgment for doing what? For dividing my land. And I'm telling you right now, there's a lot of people, a lot of religions who say that they're Christians, but they are not following the word of the Lord. And as a matter of fact, they're going against the word of the Lord, which is extremely dangerous. And it is written in the word that you will know them by their fruit. The Lord is talking about the Christians. There's a lot of people who say that I'm a Christian, but you'll know by the actions of their life. Are they following Christ or are they not following Christ? And in this case, we can see for sure that the Catholic Church is definitely not following the word of the Lord. This is just a sign of the one world church coming together, which the Pope is very active, trying to bring all of the churches, the religions together in the last days. The harlot, the false church of the last days. It's obviously that the Roman Church will be part of the last days false church, and you need to know exactly what to look for, and you won't know what to look for if you don't know the word of the Lord.